Alright, yeah, we're back with some more Magic Duels with our red deck wins deck. So, before we get into the games, this episode is sponsored by 5 Color Combo, so be sure to check out the description for a link to their website where you can find some really cool tokens, as well as their Kickstarter. If you like the look of the Kickstarter, then be sure to back it. It'll help them out a great deal, and it's pretty sweet. Alright, I will see you in the games, guys. Alright, we're on the play, which is where we want to be. We have a turn 2 Mage Ring Bully and plenty of pump and burn spells, so I think this is a keeper. Being on the play is also pretty awesome. My opponent, by the way, is rank 15, called Soggy Depends. Okay. What's Soggy Depends playing? Let us see. Black. Some sweet black lands. Alright, well, we're just going to play a mountain and go Mage Ring Bully. Pass the turn. We can hold up Built to Smash and Fiery Impulse if he puts down a blocker or something we want to get past. Anything of the sort. I can now afford full art lands, but I kind of like these lands. Quite tasty. So I won't be buying them. Okay, we're just going to get in for 2 here. No reason to spend any of our pump spells for an extra prowess trigger. Could be far more useful getting rid of a dragon fodder perhaps, or something like that with Twin Bolt. Or double Fiery Impulse if he's got some sort of double Filigree Familiar. Alright. He's going to gain some life. I think we are going to Fiery Impulse that off though, so that we can get some extra damage in. He does draw a card off of it dying as well, but it was going to die eventually, so might as well get it over now. Okay, land is sweet. Land means that we've got Exquisite Firecraft and pretty much the rest of our deck unlocked to us. So we're going to get in with the Mage Ring Bully. Yep, I'm going to Build to Smash. Gives it +3/+3 plus the prowess trigger, so it's going to be a 6/6. I think since he's tapped out, it's the best time to do it. We've got burn to remove any creatures. Our Fiery Impulse now does 3 damage, so I think we're fairly sorted. So this is like red-black artifact aggro probably. Smuggler's Copter. Okay, Fiery Impulse is locked onto you, Mr. Copter. Instant speed, 3 damage removal. Oof. Straight for that Smuggler's Copter. Right, get in for 2. Lock it in. Down to 12. He still needs a creature in order to crew his Smuggler's Copter, so Harnessed Lightning. Yeah, we can't really do aught about that. He can do up to 3 damage, so Prowess Trigger still won't get it out, and then we'd have to target our own creature with burn spells, so Mage Ring Bully is down. Pilgrim's Eye is out. Grabs him a basic land, and it's going to allow him to crew his Smuggler's Copter now. But in response to him crewing it, we're just going to blow up the Smuggler's Copter, so yeah. Don't even want him to get the attack trigger, because that will allow him to loot. So get rid of that. Don't think I'll bother twin bolting the Pilgrim's Eye. Don't think I need to. We'll get the Ember Hauler down though. Leave open the ability to sack our Ember Hauler to burn away anything that our opponent plays, or if he does the unlicensed disintegration, dismantling, something like that. The destroy a creature and deal 3 damage to that one. Ooh, hello. Well, Fiery Impulse is going to take care of you, so it becomes a creature. We Fiery Impulse it. It dies. That's another vehicle out the way. Oh, instant speed burn. How I love you. Ooh, Glory Chaser. Okay, well, we're going to get in with our Ember Hauler here. See what he wants to do. If he wants to block and pump his creature, we can Twin Bolt it away. It's fair, fine by me. Doesn't want to do anything. I can't help but feel he's leaving a Twin Bolt open for me to play a Glory Chaser or something like that. But if he is, then we can sack the Ember Hauler to deal some damage, so let's wing it. Cool. Still got the Twin Bolt open for any creatures he may play. You can get some big ones out now though, so... Languish. Alright. We are going to sack our Ember Hauler, dealing 2 damage to our opponent. So he's essentially languished away a Glory Chaser. I like that trade. Does mean that we haven't got anything on the board. We're 1 mana short of a Chandra. So we've got him down to a virtual 6. 4 with the Twin Bolt. We just need to find that other little bit of damage. Chandra will probably do it for us, but we need the land before we can do that. Smouldering Marsh into Obnixilis. Okay. Draw 1, lose a life. He's going to help us out by doing that. I'm going to Twin Bolt him. Down to 7. I feel like we're really close to killing him now. And a mountain's going to help us with that. We'll Chandra. We will plus Chandra, which will automatically exile a card and deal 2 damage. Skadoosh. And we only exiled the land, so I'm fine with that. We got him down to 5. We just need to find 1 more damage. 1 more point, and Firecraft will do it. Chandra will do it as well, so... And now officially he's dead. Unless he can gain life with another familiar. That he has to kill himself. Oh no. He had Delirium online, so he makes us discard both of our cards at random. Since we've only got 2 cards. Alright, we're going to plus Chandra. She's going to get us 2 points of damage. Then we're going to Abbot. Hope to hit a Twin Bolt or some sort of 2 burn spell. 2 damage burn spell, come on. It's a land, alright. It's not great, but works out. He's 1 loyalty off of ultimating, but I imagine he's going to have to minus to kill our Abbot. Yep. Down goes Abbot. He's dead to Chandra though, so unless he's got something to remove that or some life gain, he's dead. And there's a land. We're flooding out just at the end of the game, but I think that is going to be it. It was a pleasure, Soggy Deep Ends. I will see you at the other end of the pool though. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. We're on the draw, which isn't great. 1 land hand and load of 2 drops. I don't think that's good enough. Oh, god damn it. And again. That one we'll have to keep. We do have another 1 drop. Surprise, surprise, by the way. We're playing against Soggy Deep Ends again. Oh yeah. He's in my world now. So, 1 drop into Goblin Glory Chaser. Let's see if he can pull back a game from us. Oh, let's see if we can just dominate him again. He hits his land drop. We really need to hit a land now. Otherwise we're a little bit out. Yes! Oh, beautiful. The game, it loves me. Okay, we're going to get in for 1 damage first. And then we will readjust accordingly. Yeah, I was expecting something like that. I'm glad the Glory Chaser got hit though. Because that means that our Majoring Bully, which I'm much happier to keep around, can go onto the battlefield. Sweet. So he's going to feel like he really wished he'd done it on the Majoring Bully. Whispers of Emrakul. We discard a card at random. It is a Firebird, the 1 card in our hand and in our entire deck that profits from being in the graveyard. And not going well for our opponent. Not at all. So we're going to get him for 2 here. And then I think we'll just play another Majoring Bully. Because then we can Twin Bolt him for 2 and then attack for 6. Which will take him down to 10. And halfway to victory. Alright. Liliana gets to plus and give one of our creatures -2, -1. Not killing him, but it's going to slow us down quite significantly. So whether or not we want to dedicate some time to Liliana. And the way that Planeswalkers work. I believe you cannot target a player and a planeswalker. So Twin Bolt's a little bit annoying in that sense. We're going to play a mountain. We do not want our Firebird. We cannot cast it even if we did. So if we Twin Bolt Liliana down to 2, Majoring Bully's going to take her out. Then we can attack for 1 at our opponent. It's not great, but that's going to be how it goes. Don't see any other way of killing her right now. And we risk him untapping and making sure she never dies. So I'm going to try it. Yeah, you can't target, you can't split the damage between a player and a planeswalker. Just to confirm. So 2 damage to Liliana. Which takes her down to 2. Regretfully, we have to point the 3 at Liliana. Right there. And the 1 can go at her opponent. So Liliana's down. He goes down to 17. Would love to have pointed that at her opponent entirely, but what can you do? Would love some sort of prowess trigger. Oh, there's a Languish. A lot better of a Languish than our opponent got last game, so... And we do have an Ember Hauler that we can leave mana open to sacrifice as well. So we're not doing too bad. And we also have a Fiery Impulse. It doesn't have Spell Mastery, so it will only do 2 damage to a creature. But that should be enough from what we've seen from our opponent. He hasn't actually played any creatures this game. But the last game I remember him playing Familiars and things like that. Speaking of, Filigree Familiar comes down, gains him 2 life. Yeah, 2 life. Passes the turn, we are going to ping that off. I want to get some damage to his face, so... Got to get those blockers out the way. We get another land. It's not great, but it does allow us to cast everything in our deck for the rest of the game, which is good. Mountain. Still cannot get the Firebird out. Stop asking. Right, and Forge Master comes down. Pass the turn. Forge Master is a 2-1, and whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 1 damage to that creature. So, if he has any 1 toughness creatures, the Forge Master can get right through. Okay, he's going to Languish us again. So, he's going to get his 1-for-1 on a Languish. It's fine by me. We are completely out of steam, though, which is where we do not want to be. And we've just drawn a land. I'm going to hold that in my hand. Make him think it's a burn spell or something like that. If we don't draw some decent action soon, he may just have us here. Mindrak Demon. Okay. It's a 4-5 trample. And if he does have Delirium. Okay. If he didn't have Delirium, he makes him lose 4 life, so... Oh, God. Out comes the Flood. Next turn, we should have played our Mountain, because that turn we could have actually Firebirded. But, saying that, we would have Firebirded straight into the Mindrak Demon, so... Wouldn't have done us any favours. So he's going to get him for 4 here. We can play our Mountain and Firebird if we draw another Mountain. So we've got things to do. Comes into a Pilgrim's Eye. So we're not getting any damage through with the Firebird. Still, if we draw 1 land, there's no reason whatsoever to not do it anyway, because we can just do it again when we get another land. And we are flooding. Oh my god. Pay the 6. Let's get in for 3. See if our opponent wants to block. Doubt it. Next turn he can block with the Mindrak Demon. And kill it. He is going to block. Okay. Suppose he does know that we are a very aggressive deck, so he does need to preserve his life total a fair amount, even at these early stages. Okay. He has Delirium, so he's not going to lose life from his demon. Oblivion Strike gets rid of our Firebird once and for all. Now exiled, and our lands are no longer useful to us. Oh, he gets him for 4. This is bad. This is really bad. Built to smash. Built to do bugger all. Ah, dear. Suppose this is the argument when a, what's the other one? Titan Strength. When that become useful, because we could Titan Strength our opponent's creature to scry out probably the inevitable land we're going to draw next turn. Chandra comes down, so this game's over. Yeah. We had plenty of opportunity to draw answers, and we just didn't. Don't think there was anything we could have done. I think it's just pretty much variance in a nutshell there. What do we draw on our final turn? Smart Mage's Gambit. Oh dear. Okay, well, we are dead. Play a land, pass the turn. And kill me. You got your revenge. Now kill me. Do it. I made it quick. You've got to make it quick. Yeah, okay. He's coming in for the overkill. Collective Defiance. 4 damage, 3 damage to us, or whatever it is. Yeah. Oh, that's really gutting. That's the first loss I've had actually with this deck, so had to happen eventually. Alright, we'll go with one more game. These are quite quick matches, so. Okay, we're on the draw, which is not what we want, and we're also flooded on lands, which is also not what we want, and neither is no lands in hand. Oh, and this one's reasonable. We are on the draw though, so we lose a fair bit of our advantage. He goes turn 1, whatever the hell this is, Bonded Construct, can't attack alone. 2-1. Opponent, by the way, rank 16 Lambert, can't remember if I said that or not. Mountain into Glory Chaser is our play. Fortunately, we can't get past his construct. So as bad as a card this is, it's stopping us. So it's doing its job. Or one of its jobs. Lupine Prototype. Jesus Christ. I wanted to play around with this card, but there wasn't enough support for it. Can't attack or block unless the player has no cards in hand. So, guess we're going to Ember Hauler because we can't get past this Bonded Construct even with a Majoring Bully. And we risk just throwing him into it otherwise. So we'll go Ember Hauler. Pass the turn. Yep, no attacks. Maybe I should have second main Mage Ring so that it wouldn't attack in, and then Ember Hauler the next turn with our third land up to blow up the construct. And that looks to have been the better play that I didn't go through with. So, am I really going to blow up Bonded Construct? I tell you what I'll do. I'll attack him with both. If he blocks the Ember Hauler, fair play. If he blocks the Glory Chaser... Actually, no, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. No, he gets to block now. Yeah. Alright, well, we're just going to get it for 2. That's fine with me. We get more damage in. Pretty much. So, we play out our Majoring Bully and pass the turn, leaving up the Ember Hauler trigger. With next turn, we get a Fleet Wheel Cruiser as well, so we get him for 5 damage on top of our current one. Chief of the Foundry. Okay. This is a non-creature spell as well, so it will prowess our Majoring Bully out of the range of the Chief, which is awesome. And it also becomes a creature itself, which is a 5/3 trample, also out of the range of the Chief. Ember Hauler, however, is not free from the plight of the Foundry Chief. So we will just attack in like that. See if he wants to block. Looks like he doesn't. He's taking a fair amount of damage there. I'm wondering if he's going to try empty his hand pretty soon. Because I'm going to make sure my hand's not empty by holding a land. So you'll never get an empty hand from me. This is a very strange deck. A 3/3 for 3. It's actually a 2/2 for 3, but with the Chief in play. Okay, well, we're gonna crew with our Ember Hauler, Gets us a 5-3 in play. We're going to sack Ember Hauler. 2 damage to the Chief. Twin Bolt the Chief and our opponent. Prowesses our Mage Ring Bully out of the way of his 2-2. Play a land. Get in for a lot of damage. Not allowing our opponent a decent block. We're going to kill you very fast. Yeah. So he takes 5 here. He's down to 4. He's going to need a decent blocker for our cruiser. Bomb that barge. That actually, with Lupine Prototype, isn't bad. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Crew 3. Well, he's got a 5-5 to crew it. Interesting. Hadn't thought about that. Well, we are still going to Fleet Wheel Cruiser. And we're going to get in with that. We've got Built to Smash in hand to give our cruiser +3/+3 and trample. So he's going to crew up with his Bazaar thing. Bazaar Barge. He's going to block. We are going to build and smash. Making ours an 8-6, killing his, getting damage over our opponent. He's down to 1. Any burn spell from us kills him. He could have a black source to gain some life, but he doesn't. He's got another barge. Okay. That technically keeps him alive. And it also, the Inventor's Fair, keeps giving him life. Expedite. Expedite. That's just a redraw from us. So 1 mana, get a redraw, gives it haste, +1/+1, draw a card. We hit a land. God damn it. What do we do from here? We could throw the Fleet Wheel Cruiser into the barge, which would absolutely disengage his Inventor's Fair, which would keep him on 1. I think it's fine to keep him on 2 damage though. We're going to tap down our Mage Ring Bully so that it doesn't have to attack into our opponent's creatures. And I think we'll just pass the turn. Okay. No attacks. Not attacking into a 5-5 with a 5-3. Especially when we have no way to pump our creature up to get that last bit in. Oh, he didn't have 3 artifacts actually, he only has 2. He has the Barge and the Lupine Prototype. For some reason I saw this as an artifact. Angel of Invention. Oh dear. Well, we're gonna... No! No! What are you doing, game? I want to blow it up before he fabricates. Which he's inevitably gonna do. God damn it, now it's out of range. Alright. Never mind. My idea was bad. So, Kozilek's Return can no longer get through the Angel of Invention. That gives all creatures +1/+1. I'm annoyed. We are going to have to crew our Mage Ring Bully so that it doesn't attack in again. And pass the turn. That is not an artifact, is it? No, it is an angel. Okay. So his Inventor's Fair is still locked down. We still just need to find any kind of burn spell that hits players. Any kind at all. There's so much in our deck. Even an extra attacker would probably do it. Okay. Oh, that guy's got lifelink as well. Oh, if he stabilizes because the game screwed me, I'm going to be so mad. That doesn't save us. I was thinking of pointing that at our opponent, but then he's just going to gain 4 next turn. We have to Exquisite Firecraft our opponent. I believe. What do we need to crew this? 3. So you can use a Sable to crew his barge as well. I think this Firecraft, as much as I really don't want it to, we would have won by now, by the way, I'll just point that out. As much as I don't want to, I think it has to be pointed at this Angel, because that life gain is just unbearable. It's not something we can come back from. So, Exquisite Firecraft. Right there. We are going to... Oh, got some I don't know about. He does have 3 mana open. No. We're gonna crew... Game. Thank you. Stop our Major Ring Bully from attacking in. And just pass the turn over. Now we've got to find a way of dealing 5 damage. Now he starts gaining life as well per turn. So I'm really annoyed. Thopter Engineer. Gives all of his creatures haste. I'm going to Kozilek's Return. No, I'm not going to Kozilek's Return now, apparently. So that's the thing. Right, okay, he gets in for 1 damage in the air. I want to stop him doing that, but okay. Going to get rid of his Bronze Sable as well. Now we're flooding mana. Oh my god. Kill me now. Oh no. No. Oh dear. Nearly skipped into my attack phase. Alright. Goes up to 7. This game is over. He gets the mana he needs in order to Shambling Vent. He gets more Thopters. I'm going to hold this Kozilek's Return in hand now, I don't care. It don't want me to play it when I want to play it, so I'm going to play it when I don't want to play it. That's what I'm going to do. Going to attack for 2. Okay, I'm not sure why he's not attacking him with the rest of his stuff, since I can't block it. There's an Abbot. Abbot's interesting. Finds us an extra card off the top that we are guaranteed to be able to cast. It is a Glory Chaser. Okay. So we widen our board just a little bit more. He's got 3 blockers open. We've got 3 summoning sick attackers, but we do have 2 blockers we could... 2 attackers we could use. Oh no, he's got... No, he's fine, because if we Fleet Wheel Cruiser Abbot, we have a 5-3 and a 2-2. If I Kozilek's Return, then we have a 5-3 and a 3-3. He has himself a 5-5 that he can get. Yeah, he's got 3 blockers, he's fine. There's no way we can... I'm going to do it again. Crew. Stop him from being an idiot. Getting himself killed. Right, he goes up to 8. Nothing we can do about it. We're slowly dying off now. I'm so annoyed. I can't stress that enough. How annoyed I am right now. Oh, wasn't even a misplay. It was the game. Metalwork Colossus. Yay! That's a 10-10 haste. Oh my god. Oh. We're gonna have to block it, otherwise we're dead. Because we can't get rid of his flyers, so we have to block the 10 damage. There's gonna have to be a Glory Chaser. Chase that glory to your doom, sir. We take 2 damage, down to 11. We are officially flooding on mana. We could play all the cards in our hand about 10 turns ago. We're still getting... Oh, crap. Well, I'm committing now. Commit! Commit! Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. That was a misplay. But at this point, I don't care. I'm wholeheartedly saying I won this game. So I don't care how it goes out. If this was paper, it wouldn't have happened. He goes up to 9. He's almost at more life than we are. Eager Construct. Is that the one that lets us scry? I think it is. Oh, there's more land on top. Oh, this game hates me. Alright, I'm going to close Let's Return. The barge comes in for a play, but we are dead. I'm going to close Let's Return. I'm going to crew up my vehicle so that I've got a blocker that doesn't die to close Let's Return. I'm dead anyway, so I don't care. God damn it. He's coming in for what? 21? Looks like 21 to me. I can block 10 of it. Which is exactly 11. Isn't that convenient? You had exactly what you needed to win the game. Alright, I'm not ending the day on that. It's one more game. One more game. Alright, we're on the play. We have a Bowmat Courier into Forge Master, into Infectious Bloodlust with Twin Bolt hanging up. I think that's a pretty good hand. We can empty it out quite fast, so the Bowmat Courier is going to be quite useful as well. So 1 drop into the Courier, get in for 1 damage. Hey, hasty 1/1. It's going to do us some work. We've got to make sure when we start exiling a lot of cards from the Bowmat Courier that we always leave 1 mana open, because you absolutely do not want to lose the cards underneath, unless of course you like your hand, so there's only that, because Chandra could be under there, for example, and you really want Chandra. So Hinterland Harbour, okay, green blue. Our opponent, by the way, is rank 13, called Epic Sun 1012. Cool. Right, mountain. And should we go Infectious Bloodlust? No, because we want to keep Courier safe for as long as possible. So we're going to go Forge Master. And I think we won't pull the trigger on this pump spell. And I think we'll Forge Master. If he disperses our Courier, we've only lost 2 cards from under it, so I'm not too fussed. And we want to try empty our hand out just a fair little bit as well. So now's his opportunity to take the Courier from us with no advantage. Okay. Thing in the Ice. That's interesting, because Build to Smash is going to kill it if he blocks. And it's still worthwhile for us to attack with our Courier as well, because we get an attack trigger. So, let's... Which one do we want to go with? Infectious Bloodlust on the Forge Master, I think. Yeah. And then we can Build to Smash whichever one he blocks, which is probably going to be the Bowmat Courier. Which will make it a 4/4 Trampler. Then again, do we want to kill it? I think we do. It's a thing in the ice. Let's get rid of it. Risky play, because we are dropping our shields to take out this thing in the ice. And there's now more cards under the Bowmat Courier than we have in our hand. So I'm tempted to next turn Twin Bolt, sack Bowmat Courier after attacks, and take the hand that's underneath it. Depending on what we draw, of course. Preferably a land would be good. Unsubstantiate. Yeah, there goes Courier. Alright, we'll never know what's underneath. So that's a little bit gutting. But what can you do? We'll get in for 5 is what we can do. And hold up Twin Bolt and our Bowmat Courier. So yeah, we took a gamble and we got punished. It happens. Hit him for 5 though. We're doing a not unsubstantial amount of damage here. He's at 9. He hasn't dealt any damage to us, though I imagine he's not really trying to deal damage to us this early in the game. I get the impression this is some sort of flicker deck. I don't know why. I just see these colours and that's what I think. So we'll see. Okay. He's holding up his stuff. He didn't cast anything, so our Forge Master does flip into a 5/3. We've got burn spells open for any flash creatures. If it is the Bounding Craces, we are going to have to double trigger. Blessed Alliance. Say bye-bye to Courier, I think. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't get any value off Courier, but we are getting in a metric ton of damage. So he's casted 1 spell this turn. We can afford to cast 1 this turn as well. So we'll take him down to 6. We've got him dead on board next turn if he can't deal with our werewolf. Any 2 toughness creature is not enough to block because of the werewolf's ability. Altered Ego. That is not going to save you because we are going to blow it up. And that is the game. Tapped out, 5 damage in, Twin Bolt in hand. You are dead, sir. GG. Push. Alright. Red deck wins, strikes again. This deck's brutal. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today. So if you've enjoyed the content then make sure to like and share it around. It helps me out a great deal. Subscribe if you haven't already for more Magic content. And if you're not quite sure about subscribing, then stay for the end card. See the rest of the content I've got to offer. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.